Everyone checks their PPC dashboard and asks the same questions. How did my ads do? But that question is actually wrong because sales going up or down doesn't tell you the real story. If your sales drop 10%, most sellers panic. But what if the entire market dropped 30%? Then you didn't lose. You actually won market share. And that idea, thinking in the market share instead of raw sales, is what separates average sellers from the elite PPC sellers. From the elite PPC sellers or the elite PPC managers. So let me show you the framework to top PPC managers use to evaluate performance. Point number 1, market share thinking. First principle, stop measuring sales, start measuring market share. Sales by themselves are misleading because sales always move with market demand. For example, imagine your sales dropped 10% last month. Most sellers would immediately start cutting bids and budgets. But what if the entire market dropped 30%? That means you actually outperformed your competitors. You didn't lose, you gained market share. On the flip side, sometimes sellers celebrate sales growth, but the market grew even faster, which means they actually losing ground. So the real question is, did my sales go up? The real question is, did I grow faster than the market? And to answer that, we need to look at the pulse of the market. Point number 2, search volume is equal to the market pulse. The easiest way to understand your market is search volume. Search volume tells you how big the opportunity is at the moment. And Amazon actually give you the data directly through the brand analytics. Most sellers never even open it. But inside brand analytics, you can see exact search query volume for your keywords. For example, let's say in November, a keyword had 292,000 searches. In December, it jumps from 292,000 to 307,000 searches. That means the market grew 5%. Now imagine your sales stayed flat. Most sellers would say, great, sales didn't drop. But in reality, you lose market share because the market grew and your sales didn't. Which is why elite managers always ask, did I outpace the market or just ride the wave? And once you understand the market, the next step is knowing what actions to take. Point number 3, the decision tree. Whenever sales change up or down, there are only two possible causes. Either the market change or your campaigns change. So here's the simple decision tree. First question, did market search volume change? If sales drop and the market also dropped, that's a market problem, not your PPC problem. But if sales dropped while the market grew, then something in your campaign is broken. Now the next step is identifying where in the funnel problem is happening. And this is where most sellers miss. Point number 4, the PPC funnel. Most sellers only look at echoes and ROAS, but that's just one piece of the puzzle. The real funnel look like this: impression, clicks, conversion. Each step tells you where the problem is. If impression shares drop, you have a visibility problem. That means your bids are too low or competitors are outbidding you. If click share drops, that usually a relevance problem. Your image, title or targeting is not strong enough. And if conversion rate drops, then it's usually a listing or pricing problem. So instead of guessing what to fix, you simply identify where the funnel is breaking. So if you start thinking like an elite PPC manager, remember this: stop reacting to sales numbers. Start analyzing market data. Every week, track 4 things: search volume, impressions, clicks, conversions. Those 4 metrics tell you exactly what's happening in your market. And once you see the market clearly, your PPC decisions become obvious. That's actually we as a elite PPC managers done things.